There is a rally in Jefferson City today to raise the minimum wage in Missouri. Supporters will testify before the Small Business, Insurance, and Industry Committee to support legislation that raises Missouri's minimum wage to $10 an hour. New research by the Economic Policy Institute shows that a family of four needs to earn almost $65,000 a year to support a modest living. Currently, a full-time minimum wage worker makes only $16,000 a year.
Today, low-income workers made their case to raise Missouri's minimum wage. They're asking for the General Assembly to let voters decide whether to increase it to $10 an hour. That would be $2.50 higher than the state's current minimum wage.
A Missouri Senate panel has heard low-income workers plea for a ballot measure that would let voters decide whether or not to increase the state's minimum wage to $10 an hour. Missouri's minimum wage is currently $7.50 an hour, 25 cents higher than the federal minimum wage. The workers said they often must skip meals because they don't earn enough money to pay all the bills for food, housing, utilities, and transportation.
Supporters of a higher minimum wage in Missouri are urging lawmakers to let the voters decide the increase from the current $7.50 an hour up to $10. Opponents say it could hurt the smaller businesses, forcing them to lay off workers. But one economist says an increase would actually benefit the economy because workers likely would spend the additional money.
If supporters have their way, you're going to be deciding whether to raise the minimum wage. The latest in the debate for higher wages in Missouri is coming up.
Give voters the chance to change. That's what supporters of a Missouri minimum wage hike are asking. Low-income workers are lobbying in Jefferson City for a ballot proposal. Missouri's current minimum wage stands at $7.50, a quarter more than the federal minimum wage. Requests are being made to increase it to $10 an hour.
Supporters of a minimum wage increase want lawmakers to let voters weigh in on the debate. Currently, Missouri's minimum wage is at $7.50 an hour. That's 25 cents higher than the federal minimum wage. Many want to raise it to $10 an hour, though, saying workers have to skip meals because they don't often make enough to live off of. They want to put the issue up for vote.
Supporters of raising the Missouri minimum wage rallied in Jefferson City today. Supporters will testify before the Small Business, Insurance, and Industry Committee about raising the minimum wage to $10 an hour. Right now, a full-time minimum wage worker makes only $16,000 a year.
Minimum wage in the ShowMe state, Missouri, could be going up. Supporters are going to testify before Small Business, Insurance, and Industry Committee at the state capitol. They want to support a bill that would raise the minimum wage to $10 an hour in Missouri. Right now, the minimum wage in Missouri is $7.50 an hour, and President Obama is expected to raise the federal minimum wage by signing an executive order later today.